It's now 6 o'clock. Speaker slips are over there on the counter if you fill one out for anything on the agenda. Thank you. With that, we'll go to roll call.
Commissioner Brittingham?
Here.
Commissioner Keith?
Here.
Commissioner Van Heine? Here. Vice Chair Cundiff?
Here.
And Chair Barron.
Here. With that, we have Kelly Lucia, our Planning Director, Celine Sevilla, our Associate Planner, and Yesa Benza as our Commission Secretary. Could we all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Communications from the public. I have one from Janelle Guzman.
Chair Barron, that's actually going to be for the public hearing item.
Oh, you did put it on that one. You want to speak when the thing comes up, or you want it now?
I'll speak now.
Okay.
I'm in favor of the Wendy's being built here in Calimesa. Only, number one, as long as they keep the food and quality good, and I get coupons. But I think we need a little competition in this town in regard to fast food, because McDonald's is terrible. Their ice cream machine never works. The food is cold when you go through the drive-thru. So I hope they're listening, that the food stay good quality and it's fast and easy to get through. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any email ones?
I received one via email, but it was regarding item 2 as well.
Okay. And then with that, we'll go to approval of our minutes. Do we have any changes, corrections, or can I get a motion to approve?
I make a motion that the Planning Commission approve the action minutes as presented of the November 27th, 2023 Special Planning Commission meeting as presented.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Good. Okay. Now we'll go to our public hearing. I'll open the public hearing. Staff presentation.
Thank you. Good evening, Chair, members of the Commission, and public. Thank you for being here tonight. So tonight, on agenda item 2, we have a public hearing for a conditional use permit application, and that is for conditional use permit 23-02 for a proposed Wendy's drive-thru facility. So as you can see here in the next slide, the project is located in the city's downtown business district with a zoning designation of downtown neighborhood commercial. Here you can see that the site is located directly across from the Stater Brothers grocery store, right at the intersection of Calimesa Boulevard and Murderwood Drive. You can see here the surrounding land uses include various commercial uses and drive-through facilities. So right across the street we have a Starbucks with the drive-through. To the northwest we have a Carl's Jr. To the south is the Chase Bank. So very consistent with the existing land uses in the area. A little bit of background. The applicant tonight is requesting to operate a drive-through facility in a previously unoccupied Citibank building. The building has been vacant for many years and was entitled by the County of Riverside prior to the city incorporating. Concurrent with this conditional use permit, the applicant has also submitted an application for a minor development plan review, which is reviewed and approved at the staff level. However, the MDPR is for improvements to the site, which you'll see in the next slide. And that includes an exterior and interior remodel. No additional square footage is proposed. So you can see here they will be sharing the parking area with the Stater Brothers shopping area. And it'll include some landscaping, new menu boards, relocation of a trash enclosure. So this next slide shows the architecture. This is what the downtown business district calls our rustic lodge design. So there are specific design guidelines within this district, and the design includes stone veneer, aluminum siding, and glass storefront. So overall, it meets the design guidelines of the city's downtown business district. For the environmental, staff has determined that the project will not have potential impacts on the environment and is found to be categorically exempt from the California Environmental Quality Act pursuant to Section 15301, Class 1, Existing Facilities. And with that, staff is recommending that the Planning Commission find the project to be categorically exempt from CEQA and adopt Planning Commission Resolution 2023-12 approving conditional use permit 23-02 authorizing the operation of a drive-through facility for Wendy's restaurant. I also have the applicant here tonight, so I will open it up to John Dodson if the Planning Commission has any remarks or questions. And I can also ask any, or I can answer, sorry. Thank you.
Does the applicant want to say anything for the presentation?
Good evening. My name's John Dodson. I'm with RMA Davis Newell Architect. I'm the architect for the project. First, I'd like to say that Wendy's will have hot food, and it'll be good. So, we'll start with that. I'd just like to say we work with staff. It was actually a fairly easy process. We had initial comments, and some challenges there with getting a report on the wildlife, but we took care of that, and then worked with them on getting a design in terms of meeting the city's requirements for the design guidelines and incorporating the Wendy's prototype elements into it so that we get a building that's going to be the most current look from Wendy's standpoint. So this building is one of the first ones we developed with their new cooking platform on the inside to the point of having fast, quick, hot food, and on the exterior detailing of it. But we were able to find a nice compromise, bringing the stone in and other elements. So we're quite pleased and excited about getting this project going with you folks. And if you have any questions, I'm here. And this is Kareem. He's with ownership. I'll let him introduce him. Why don't you give a little history of your company, too?
Hello, my name is Kareem Bukai. We've been franchisees for 31 years. We are excited to be a part of the Calimesa community. In regard to the ice cream, the frosting machine, our frosting machines don't break and are, delicious, and, hopefully you guys can try it soon. So we're very excited. Yes.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have the one email for the public testimony.
The one email that we did receive was from the county flood control, and it served as like advisory to employees and planning staff, and stated that they did not see any issues with, sorry, I had it up for a second, see any issues with the project and any impacts that it might.
Great. Thank you. Okay. I don't think there's any rebuttal to that. Not necessary. So I'm going to close the public testimony, close the public hearing, and go to commission discussion. John?
I think it'll be a good addition. They have a good reputation, been in business for 50-some odd years, put a few young people to work. So it's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Christine?
I think it's going to be great. I love the layout of it, the drive-through and everything. Is there plans for like a patio or any outdoor seating?
Didn't see any.
No. Okay. And is the applicant, Kareem, are you local to, like, is your?
Oh, yes, we're local. About an hour drive, so we're very accessible. Yes. Sorry, my fault. Yes, we are local. We're about an hour drive. We operate around 40 locations here in Southern California, and we're very hands-on. So, yeah, whenever you need to reach us, we can always come up. There's no issue with that. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Is it?
That's it?
Cool. Mike? I have nothing. You have nothing. Eric?
Just one question for clarification purposes. The canopy in the drive-through? Is that a
It's a-
12-foot canopy?
It's a trellis. It's
Yeah,
an
it's a-
open trellis.
Open trellis.
It'll be an open trellis out of tube steel, about 24 inches on center, so you get shadows in there, and you get some coverage.
Okay.
But it helps. We just completed one in Fontana for a different franchisee. off of, it's on Sierra Lakes, and you can see what that canopy looks like.
Yeah, that was the only question I had. Otherwise, what the young lady said there a little bit ago, I would like to echo that. Wendy's, I'm happy to see you guys come here, because we haven't had one in some time in the Yucaipa-Calimesa area, so I think as long as the food is hot and in a timely manner, I think that's a great thing.
Good deal. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't have anything. I think it's a great use of a building that's been sitting there idle for quite a while, so. With that, can I get a recommendation? Someone want to do the?
I make a recommendation that the Planning Commission adopt PC Resolution 2023-12, approving conditional use permit 23-02 for the purpose of allowing operation of a drive-through facilities for Wendy's restaurant, subject to the conditions of the approved provided herein, and also find the project to be exempt from the California Environmental Quality Act, known as CEQA guidelines, pursuant to Section 15301, subsection C.
Second that.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Very good, very good. Commissioners, comments and reports. John?
I have nothing. Glad to see the wind calm down a little bit.
Yeah, true. Christine?
Yeah, I was out by Plantation and on Sunday, and the wind was crazy on right
Took
through.
the flags down and did whatever.
Just want to wish everybody happy holidays and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Mike?
Just want to echo that. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas and great holiday season. We'll see everybody next year.
Eric?
Thank you to staff. Thank you, Celine. You did a great job. Fantastic as always. And thank you for your comments. That's all I have.
Great. That's the same thing. Staff has always been good. This is Christmas time. Thank you all. Merry Christmas to everybody, and we'll see you next year. With that, we're going to go to our planning director's reports and comments.
Great. So I just have one quick announcement. I just wanted to let the commission and anybody watching at home know that on December 18th in this room at 6 p.m., there will be a workshop to discuss the next section of the city's pavement management plan.
Yep.
So if you're interested, if you'd like to give feedback about which roads you'd like to see paved, please come and give your opinion.
Great.
That concludes
Thank
my
you.
remarks. Thank you.
And with that, we will adjourn to our special meeting of the Planning Commission Monday, January 22nd at 6 o'clock in this room. Thank you.